Okay everyone, we have our 3D column chart here with some titles on it, and now we want to do some formatting things to the chart. Okay, so one of the quick things you can do is apply a theme. This is under Chart Tools. You can select any of the themes that are available here, and I think I kind of preferred the one that's already there, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Themes is a nice way to give your charts a consistent look, but we're going to fiddle with them a little bit more. What we're going to do here is some custom things. We're going to work on the background. For example, under here we have the chart walls and the chart floor. I could change the color of those by doing this, but I think I'm just going to right click on these chart walls and we'll give them a color. Let's see, we'll give them a solid fill. Here's the color that's selected right now, kind of a light blue. Let's go over here and make this kind of a light red like that. I don't know what you'd call that color. You can also format the floor of the chart, give it a different color. Let's say down here we'll give this a gradient fill. Now a gradient is a combination of different colors that you can add. And you can move this slider around so that the gradient will move in the chart. Maybe not the best place for a gradient, but you can put a gradient on any kind of chart type, on a lot of chart types. So we'll fill that with a gradient there. And over here we can format the plot area. What are we going to do here? Let's put a picture fill in here. Now some of these pictures should work nicely. Let's try this one. Okay, you can use an image to fill in an item, and finally I'll just do a right click here. Never underestimate the power of a right click. We'll format the whole chart area. We'll put a pattern fill in here. We can choose a color if we want, and let's say it's got to be something light because our fonts are black. I'll choose this type. Okay, probably not the best color scheme you can think of, but and that's a good reason to use themes, is that we can get a consistent look. But anyway, you have individual control over these items. You have individual control over most of these items. You can move these things around in the chart just by dragging them on their edge. So you have a lot of control over the placement of objects, how they're displayed, their colors, and so on. I think I'll drag this out a little bit more. That might help a little bit. Okay. Now let's see, let's try something new. I don't know, let's give a fancy font to this title. We'll go over here and change the fonts on this thing. Make that a red color. Let's see if I can do something kind of fancy with that font. Let's see here. There's got to be something special we can do here. Change the underline style and the underline color. Anyway, not the prettiest thing, but by experimenting with these charts, messing around with them quite a bit, using the chart tools and the fonts, you can make your chart look just the way you want it to. Okay, that concludes the lesson on this chart.